Hello, hello. Toke, thank you for being first. Bianca, suck it. You're not allowed to be second or third. Twitch has forsaken you. Very sad. I hope you're all doing good. Also, I really hope you get your Jaffa cakes and you try your Jaffa cakes because they are brilliant. I even restarted Twitch to no avail. I feel targeted. Oh no. It might be because I added a channel point reward. It might have got a little confused. But I did add a channel point reward, and that channel point reward will allow you to torture my girlfriend. It will make Georgia come in and play Outlast for 10 minutes. And I want to say, what's the word I want to use to describe you? Jumpy? So make sure you you abuse it. Out of stock, who's already redeemed it? I did redeem it just to test it worked, and also I put a 1 hour cooldown on it. The reason I did that just before stream, I redeemed it just before stream, is so that no one redeems it right off. Because, you know, I need to start the game and I need to learn the controls because I haven't played this in years. But midway you can target her. No problem. I was gonna redeem it right off. Good call. I knew you were. I literally did it because I knew you specifically would. But no, you want to redeem it when it gets to the scary parts. You don't want her to, like, you know, loiter around the asylum for 10 minutes. That's cheating. Redeem it when I'm, like, in the middle of a boss fight, you know? Oh, I was in the trash. Cool. All right. Jaffa cakes are browner than I imagine. It's which part? The chocolate or the cake? Normal, hard, nightmare, or insane? Should we play on insane? That is the weirdest sentence to return to. Yes. I don't know what I want to play on. I'm so tempted to do insane, but I feel like I might just die right off. Which is still mean even after I suffocated it. Rude. All right, you know what? We're gonna go for odd. Mainly just because I want to actually get through the game. I can't even redeem a Sean. What is going on? You have to wait till you get home. Wait till you get home and boot up a laptop. Gotta get the Seans in. Thank you, Toke. I literally click on a tile and nothing happens. That's so weird. Can you guys hear it okay, or does it need to be louder? Audio's Gucci, perfect. Can't tell right now, work noises all around me. I love that you've just booted up Twitch in the middle of a bank. That's hilarious. Right, I don't remember most of this game. I remember Dr. Butt Cheeks, and I remember losing my fingies. I don't remember the rest. It has been so long since I played this game. I think I played this game when it released. And that's it. All right. Get my reading voice out. I haven't even dug out my earphones yet, so you're out loud too. Oh, perfect. You don't know me. Have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facilities in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I am very much breaking right now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things are happening there. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy, going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed. They were as mid as I expected. Tried to be short. You suck. Jaffa cakes are not mid. Jaffa cakes are top tier, inhalable biscuits. You're actually incorrect, Toke. All right. Oh, I forgot about the whole battery thing. That's cool. At the sky. Objectives are dated. Cool. Let's leave. No, no. Okay. Am I missing a tire? No, I'm not. All right. Yellow. Yellow? No. What does that do? What does this do? Oh, yellow. How do I? Oh, okay. How do I night vision? One sec. F. Cool. Is there anything here? Not really. Gonna have my family and friends try them. I don't know why I trusted British taste buds. Okay. You know what? Leave. No, I'm kidding. Please don't leave. I love you. Okay. But you are wrong. Time to send Togue a British care package to prove him fucking wrong. Oh, we should. We should. Togue, please dox yourself and give us your address. Can I leave? No. Do I have stamina? Get me a list. I'll order everything on it. Bet. It's gonna be a long list. Mount Massive Asylum. Just please, no spotted dick. Aww. We're gonna break in. You need to try pink wafers, and you need to try squashed fly biscuits. Yes. Penguins, pink panthers, jammy dodgers. Yes, yes, yes. Squashed fly biscuits are actually on another level. They just hit right. Whee! Whee! Squashed fly biscuits. Now you're making things up. They're fruit shortcakes, they are, but they look like they're these little flower-shaped things, and they look like they have squashed flies in them. And so they have been dubbed squashed fly biscuits forever. Ooh, a hiding spot. Love it. Now, I don't believe Georgia knows what Outlast is. So, all the funnier to redeem the new redeem. I'm just gonna leave you guys with that damning information and let you do your thing. I've just told her she's doing it. Go ahead, bars are great too. Yeah. Clubs as well. Breakaways. Breakaways are very mid, but I feel like they're necessary. Hello? I can't even utilize it. I mean, it's still on cooldown at the moment. I can leave a breakaway. I can also leave a breakaway. But I just feel like they have to be there, right? Boosts are good. Kinder eggs, yeah. I can't redeem anything? Wait, hold on. Also, welcome in. Why can Togue redeem stuff? But mobile can't. I like how I didn't even say PC. Just Togue. Why can Togue redeem stuff and mobile can't? Are you on mobile, Azil? I want my medal. You guys have your medals. Maybe Georgia broke it because she doesn't want to play. This is your fault. Again, American coming out on top. Togue, shut up and eat your Jaffa cakes. It is homophobia. And it's so upsetting too, because we have a new channel point reward. Annie Maestro, welcome in an Outlast stream. Yes. Hello, welcome in. How are you? How am I supposed to water you? You can milkshake me. As you'll just scream at me to drink water. Hello? All right. Got a battery. Now I just need the salt. Also, Gabby didn't even finish her cake. She took a bite and was reluctant to swallow. Well, Gabby's wrong too. You'll shrivel. Oh no. Is that some Zelda stuff I see in the back? Yes. Oh, Toke, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Let me get the baby jar. Hold up. But yeah, no, I have all 3 Zelda compendium books back there. Like the Hyrule Historia, the Art and Artifacts, and the other one, the Encyclopedia. They are my prized possessions. We are big Zelda fans in this house. I have to follow now for the Zelda stuff. Thank you, I appreciate the follow. I hope you enjoy your time here. I bet Gabby loved them and ate them with gusto. I recorded her reaction without her knowing just to prove it. Where is the sub jar? Well, who took the sub jar? Oh my god, it's in the box. Hold on. Honey, can you help me, please? My arms aren't long enough. Under my laptop. Fake news, CGI. It was me, I stole the sub jar. Annie, how dare you? You've been here for 5 minutes. You've already stolen the sub jar. All right. Tiny creepy baby. Say hello, say goodbye. Give it a kiss on the forehead. It's being captured. Thank you for the gift sub. Jello. All right. That way. His name is Derek. All right. What do we got? Therapy status. Patient claims to have progressed to self-directed lucid dream states. I can read. Morphogenic engine activity observed at unprecedented scale. Continuing stage 4 hormone schedule. Spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation. Hematocrit centrifuge again failed to separate. Right, none of these are words. I don't know, y'all. That looked like Megamind to me. Oh my god, you're right. You're right. I tried to start the week off on a good note, but you forced my hand. Why? No, Toad, you're not allowed to redeem all of the things. You already got first. Leave. MRI revealed a rhythmic REM/NREM cycle, laughter in NREM state. Interview notes. Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff in the asylum. This represents a catastrophic, that's not a word, a catastrophic breach in security, despite Billy's claims that he discovered the truth. In the blood dreams of Dr. Traeger. Note, the only Traeger on company records, one Richard Traeger, is an executive from MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned and video security improved to include analytical biometrics. What did I even say? How did I even say that? I will always back the vote of my wife. I would like to elect Togue. Demodification again, please. Oh gosh. There are the footprints. Look at my shadow. I have that popped collar life. Very normal. Very cool. I guess I'll leave. I was really in the mood for Outlast today. I'm glad. I was also really in the mood for Outlast today. It's okay, he'll never reach my 40k channel points. I will always have that victory. Hello? Would you like to be on camera, sir? Oh, I love how that music just stops. Break the legs. I haven't played this in so long, I forgot. No, thank you. Hello? Hello?
They killed us.
Yeah, all right. Oh, I can't see. I'ma just leave. Was there a guy over there? Yep, he is gone. We just wanted to read some books. Well, there goes my boba. Oh no. Bro, stop breathing after being impaled. He is talented. He is talented. He has a little thing just on his chest. Slightly impaled, just a tad. I've changed my mind. I am no longer in the mood for this game. Oh. Anything down here? Oh. Oh, I can go in here though. It's pitch black. There's a hand in the toilet. That's very Zelda of them. I like that. Sometimes you're just mildly impaled and it's a bit inconvenient, but you've got to carry on choosing a book in the library. You right. Oh, before you impale me, let me move my lungs a bit so I can still oxygen. I mean, it's just basic manners, innit? You know? We love a bit of Skyward Sword. We do. We do. Is it a monkey's paw? Well, Ezreal, that is your area of expertise, so... Togue is the only person able to redeem. Hi! You wanna be friends? You wanna, no? Okay. I reckon if we yell Georgia, it's your job to redeem it for us. Oh, Togue is the redeemer.
And who are you then?
Yeah, Georgia is very expensive. But I know you guys have been saving, so...
Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son.
No, it's just an antique. Oh, if you guys haven't already seen the Phasmophobia video that I did with Ezreal and Bianca, please go to my YouTube and watch it because it's hilarious. Also, while you're on the topic of plugging things, join my Discord. There are cute pictures of animals there. What has happened? Listen, woman, I'm only 12k off. I'm not Ezreal levels of poor. Low blow. There's still no merch. I mean, there is merch. It's still on Redbubble, but we're still not linking to it because I need to revamp it. My battery is running out, but there's another one here. A Discord, indeed. There are cute animal pictures. There are bad jokes. There are food pictures. There are pictures of fish sometimes. A Discrod. You're right. A Disocred. A Discord. No, I like the Discrod. I would love if I had a map. Hello, can I have this? No. Sadness. Sadness and pain. As time ticks forward, we grow increasingly more anxious. Excuse me, Ezreal also has 40k. I signed them an access in the contract. Adorable. Along with the new Ezreal Redeem, there is one that isn't on there currently, but will be on there hopefully by tomorrow. I feel like we have to sort some stuff out first, but it will be a Bianca Attenborough Redeem, where for 5 or 10 minutes, Bianca will hop on Discord and narrate everything I'm doing as if she is David Attenborough. And I think that was the most hilarious idea that's ever been said out of her mouth, because I read it on the bus and I genuinely burst out laughing, because I'm just imagining me dying and flailing and Bianca is David Attenborough. That just sounds so funny. I feel like a total drama alliance. I'm at a disadvantage. Mudkiv, thank you for being third. Welcome in. How are you? Are there any batteries over here at all? No. Why would there be? How are you? How are you? What brings you to our humble abode today? You know, not that you're a mod or anything. What this? How do I, huh? Is it in my notes? Nope. Is it in my documents? Yeah. Okay. More. Hello. Thank you, Annie, for the Sean. Me, mod, Togue would never allow it. Well, I mean, you are now above Togue on the hierarchy because Togue is now a new mod. He has only been modded for about 2 weeks. He's a brand new baby mod who needs to be trained because of Ezreal. Morphogenic engine activity plateaued at roughly 2,000 ppm. Unsafe to progress beyond stage 3 hormone schedule. Barometry revealed light to medium bronchial accumulation. MRI scans consistent with patients' reported dreams. Interview notes. Walker was interviewed in restraints following his self-inflicted mutilations. Restraints have had to be altered to accommodate his enormous size. Extensive dermal eruptions as consistent. Jesus Christ, I cannot read today. Extensive dermal eruptions as consistent with failed morphogenic engine cellular activity. He claims the skin ripped from his forehead allows for a truer way of seeing. Seems to have some boyhood experience with Tuatara lizards and their parietal eyes. He has expressed anxiety about his flesh, specifically around his lips and nose. Attending orderlies should be advised to watch for further self-mutilation. The mental traumas he sustained while serving in Afghanistan seem to be retarding progression of the ME process. His predominant fixation, I think it's the font. The font is fucking me up. His predominant fixation, amplified by therapy, is a manic exaggeration of military security protocol. A continuation of both chemical and physical restraints is highly recommended. Whew. Sean intrigued me, and now Sean is my favorite. We need to pull out the actual Seans at some point. He is very close to being unmodded again. Oh no, who did Togue Bop? Sean is glorious. I still want to know where identical twin Sean is. They're both in the drawer somewhere. That's more than perfect. Fuse with me. Is this a marriage proposal? No, it's a fusion. I couldn't tell you if it was the font. My dyslexia could never. Same. What is this fusion proposal? Oh yeah, you've missed a lot of big news since you've been away, Mudkip. Eziel and Bianca are now married. That's it. That's all the big news, actually. Hello. What's up, my guy? I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna peace out. Mudkip, get a prenup. I wish I could gift you some pity Tetronymus. Are you okay? Voldemort, you have no nose. Look up. Look into the camera. You're on camera. Look into the camera. Or don't. Can I just hang out with you guys, actually? What if I just... Oh. Hello? What you watching? Not Hatterpillar, the mentally ill. Wow. 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 Get out of here. Togue went to horny jail and has been acting out like an overtired toddler ever since. Oh, you're so right. No, Mudkip, don't fall for it. He is double what you have. He just can't handle being second best. Can I have this, please? And thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Can I... Do I hear a phone? I hear myself breathing. Togue was thirsting over Resident Evil Claire in a skimpy cowgirl outfit. You get first gift subs only to find there's another hurdle. Can I go out the window? I like how there's just nothing. Wait, what did I just get? The key card for security control. Okay. How are you gonna hear if someone's sneaking up on you if all you can hear is just wheezing down the microphone? You're right though, I have no idea how I'm gonna hear it. I think I'm just not, and I think I'm just gonna die instead. Man needs his asthma pump. You're right. You're right. You didn't look at the camera and now you're attacking me? What is this, my guy? My guy, what is this? What? What is this? Needs a COVID test. Oh, yeah. That's actually what this game is about. His feet are so dirty. I think we can forgive that considering half his face was ripped off. Put them grippers away for real. You're right. All right. Oh, I forgot there was like this giant fucking thing. There's got to be batteries around here somewhere. Warrant for seizure. I must leave to walk my dog, but I will return. Have fun, my kid. See you later. What else do we not pay you for? Oh. We are satisfied that the... Thank you for the Sean. What is this? Affidavits having been made before the board of directors by... Sorry, I just fucking... My brain just spaced out. Also, by the way, if you're new here, you can do ! SFX, and there are a bunch of SFX in there that you can play with to have fun on the stream, just so you guys know. We are satisfied that the... what is that? Is it affidavit or affidavit or what? And testimony established sufficient evidence to require urgent action on the part of MHS and grounds for the... Yes, correct. And so many quotes. Spoon jokes as well. Also, I think if you do affidavit, what does it mean? Give me your face. I don't know half of the words in this game. You are hereby required to grant MHS full access to all facilities and surrender complete authority to its agents. By acceptance of this document, you and any surviving relatives surrender all claims of litigation against the Murkoff Corp or its subsidiaries for the actions of MHS or the circumstances which required their actions, regardless of responsibility. A written declaration or statement that is sworn or affirmed before a person who has the authority to administer an oath. Okay. Okay. Might keep out here with the knowledge. Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to be traumatized, you know? Still do. If I'm playing a horror game, I want to be traumatized. Why is everyone losing their head? Oh, it is still pitch black in here. Reload my batteries. Right. Can I even go out there? I don't think I can. I cannot. Speaking of horror, thoughts on the new FNAF movie? Is that out? I didn't even know. What quote was that from? The basketball. What is that? Huh? Togue, what did you say? What did you mean? Rather vanilla quote. Yeah, that's not usually the kind of thing we quote. Henry VIII was clearly here. Oh, he married all of these people. How would I know? I don't know who quoted it. Was it Bianca? Was it Eziel? Who did it? Own up. It was a highlighted message one day. Oh, was it? I do not remember. Although I don't remember where half of my quotes come from, so. I don't really want to go downstairs. Note that you can look behind by holding Q or E while running. Hate that. Oh. I'ma just. Goodbye. I'm just hide here. I hate that it told me how to run and how to look behind me. That fills me with joy. I mean, I'm so noisy. They're gonna know where I am anyway. I really don't want to witness this, but thanks. More Skyward Sword. Oh, there's a head in that one too. I love it when they give you the look behind option in a long conspicuous corridor. Yeah, it's very normal. Nothing bad's gonna happen at all, ever. Witness my shit. Yeah, never look behind you again, please and thank you. I came to stream once and it was highlighted and tagged to everyone's chat for no reason, so I preserved it just in case. Ah, I see. Love that. Hello. A battery? Don't mind if I do. What was that? I'm worried that I'm gonna die. Jesus, slam those bathroom doors, why don't you? Yeah, this guy isn't very careful, considering the circumstances. That's the security place that I need to be in. Do I want to go up here first? Just in case, you know? What do we got? Can I pick that up? Nope. I picked that up? Yep. Dear sirs, the full report pending. No immediate action is required on the part of the Murkoff Corps. The profit potential of Project Wallrider remains staggeringly high. The 4 fatalities contain enough ambiguous data to make any litigation, if evidence is correctly managed, impossible. Project Wallrider remains a dangerous initiative, and there will almost certainly be further casualties. As with the others, however, family and government interest in the patients is so low as to make any chance of legal actions vanishingly unlikely. Violence among patients is increasing as the morphogenic engine therapy gets closer to producing working models, but a combination of physical and chemical restraints has proven sufficiently effective to assure continued control and profit. Respectfully, Helen Granat. I thought it said Grant. It doesn't. It says Granat. Murkoff Legal Mitigation Department. That can't be good for his back. Death and dying. Death and dying. Ignore me. Seems like a purple wig had a coat. When did I wear a purple wig? There was a time when my hair was purple. I don't think I've ever had a purple wig. Has time moved on at all? I don't think it has. Nope, okay. It's finally cooling down so my hay fever can leave. If you don't mind me asking, are you in the British lands or the American lands, or where are you based? I'm really just asking, how unbearably hot is it? That is a W. That is a big W. They lie. I am in the British lands. Yes, one more for our team. We have Togue and Boo is another one of our regulars who hail from the American lands. The rest of us hail from the British lands. We are in a war. Hide in the locker. Don't try to fight. Okay. Goodbye. It's less so the heat, it's just the heat brings the damn pollen. You're right, yeah. We do outnumber them. You have an American accent though, long story. Oh, can we know the story? I am intrigued. Mate, you can't call me a whore when your butt is out. Togi, are we pleased to know I am buying a double pack of Jaffa Cakes as we speak? Can you buy me some, please? Can I leave now? Are you gone? I can't get this aftertaste out of my mouth. You mean the good aftertaste? God. Let's have an impartial opinion. Annie, Jaffa Cakes, yes or no? After your long American accent story, don't. I realize you're probably typing. Yes on the Jaffa Cakes, perfect. See, Togue, we're all correct. You got rid of the story to answer. I would have too. I would have too. You have Jaffa Cakes right now. Togue, you are outnumbered. Where do you want me to go? Why did you turn the lights off, actually? That's very rude. Who is that? I don't know. Does Georgia want some? Do you want some Jaffa Cakes? She says yes. Because she's not a psychopath, Togue. How can an entire populace be so wrong? You're talking about yourself, right? Can I get in there now? No. The part that stresses me out most about this game is the camera battery. That's it. Just the camera battery. Texans do have weird tastes. You're right. I've had what do we do with the drunken sailor stuck in my head like all day, and I have no fucking clue why. Can I get in there? Yeah, I can. What is? Subject: hypnotic experimentation and research. On Wednesday, 10th February 1954, hypnotic experimentation and research work was continued in Building 13 of the Mount Massive Preserve in Colorado using the following subjects. Material abridged. 1. A post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger, you will sleep, was enacted. Mrs. Jackson and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson, now in a deep hypnotic sleep. And failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. Sick. If that was the case of whenever I wouldn't wake up, then I would be dead like 10 years ago. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. 2. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions to the letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol gun at Jackson, and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. After proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused in an awkward state to pick up or accept from the operator. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened. My parents are from the Philippines, taught American English. My parents, however, also always had a strong, accent growing up, despite growing up in Wales and never being exposed to American media prior to my teens. I have managed to conjure up a near perfect American accent that continues to throw people off to this day. That's so cool, actually. Your parents are from the Philippines and you grew up in Wales, but you sound American. Amazing. I can put on a British accent if I don't want weird questions. That's cool. That's cool. I gotta hear this accent to confirm what part of the US does your accent sound like it's from. That's a good question. Oh my god, I looked behind me and it was pitch black and I forgot where I was. I thought there was a battery on top of there, but there wasn't. I love vaulting into darkness.
Who's there?
Hello? Oh, that is still pitch black. What up? There are too many doors. Let's go through this one. Okay, let's not go through that one. I know I'm low on battery. Leave me alone. Ooh, nice and red. Oh, Only if we hear your British accent, Togue. I'm just gonna take a pew in one of these. It certainly doesn't sound southern, but that aside, I can tell you there are certain words I only say with a British accent though. Envelope, college, aluminium, thank God. British being some of them. Thank God you're not an aluminum person. Togue. I die of embarrassment. Oh. Ooh, is that a thing I could pick up? No, it's not. It just looked like it was flashing. Where did the eye go? This is what I'm saying. I once had one of my American friends go to me and say, show me where the eye is if you're pronouncing it. And I pointed out the eye and they had no response for me. I feel like I'm in danger. The real tests are, how do you pronounce Capri Sun and herb? Herb has a H. Why do Americans not pronounce it? Thank you. Also, a Capri Sun isn't a thing. It's a Capri Sun. Capris are trousers. Capri Sun is pronounced the way it's spelled, isn't it? What? People call it white. They call it a Capri Sun. It's terrible. It's not correct. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Just one more fighter for our battles. It is very wrong. Has anyone checked that Eziel's still alive? Oh my god, I'm not gonna be alive. Please don't look in my locker. It's not even a battle anymore. I'm being slaughtered here and Boo is in Canada eating poutine. Oh, sorry, Togue. Oddly enough, when I get angry or stressed, I default to a Scottish accent. Hello? Thank you. Oh, thank you. I know one of these are for Georgia, but I'm just... Oh, we just bought a pack of party rings. Thank you. Who wants the Jaffa cakes? They're about to be stolen. You want the mini party rings? Nice one. What was that? Oh, I wish the camera was on you. Oh. One day I'm just gonna film you. Just doing anything. I recognize that horrid box. Get out, actually. Jaffa cakes. Oh, it's the double boxes too. Of course. You can share. There's 4 tubes there. Oh. It can be. George. Oh. Is it finally off of the timer? That's a totally normal thing to say. One day I'm going to film you. Yeah, of course it is. Togue, I believe you've been summoned. Still not available for you? Wait, how many minutes are left? Oh. There are 2 minutes and 15 seconds. And then you're being damned. She has a mouthful of Jaffa cakes. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay. I have been bamboozled. I have, hello. I have been killed. I didn't reload my batteries. You've run the battery down, right? Not anymore. She lasted a whole 54 minutes. Wow. You can't just like run off to the bathroom to get away from it. Thank you for the bit. All right.
Who's there?
We will put him. What is that? Put him. It's put him time. I'm just gonna stick her in a locker. I was mid-type, but I'm sticking with it. Yeah, as I was saying, has anyone checked that Eziel's still alive? Because there is a high possibility that they have died while I'm playing a horror game. Can someone check Eziel's pulse? One brain cell, I'm telling you. Is he leaving? When in doubt, loop him. Oh, me running to the oven because I smell burning. Eziel, there are Jaffa cakes in stream. You must revive for their sake. DNA? Yeah. Don't look in this one. The time has come. Oak has damned you. Are you ready? Everyone say hello to Georgia. Gonna slide. Hello. Do I get any contact how to play? Nope. Okay. Is that me? Maybe. Okay. I guess. Hello. Oh, I can see. Hi. Is it a horror game? No, not a horror game. I feel like it's a horror game. It's in the dark. going to do. I haven't even set your timer yet.
I'm just hopping around. There's a... I feel like we're not supposed to be with him, right? Hi. I'm just gonna scooch past. I can't scooch past. That guy following me to try and kill.
No, he just mental hug.
Listen, I already have reached my capacity of friends. Do I need my camera?
I mean, to see in the dark, yeah.
How to use the buttons.
Good job.
That's more than I've ever done in any game. I can see. What do I do if I see him again?
Run.
That's it?
Ah.
Okay. I guess.
You can hide in the lockers.
Where are the lockers?
Also, make sure your camera battery doesn't. Where have you gone?
I'm in the bathroom. When in doubt, go to the toilet. Perfect height. I found a dead guy. Does that mean anything? I found 2 dead guys.
Bye, Annie. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Take it, we're not. I have nothing important to say. I found another dead guy. I don't... Oh, that's how you hide. Cool, cool. Got it. Do that right now, I don't think. Who knows, maybe.
I mean, you're just in the quiet area of the game. You just left the action part.
Well, I don't know where the action parts are. I don't know where I was. I don't know anything.
You're gonna run my batteries out.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Okay.
What if I just run around in the dark? Can I do that?
I mean, you can.
I mean, there wasn't really anywhere else to go. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, maybe I'm just not seeing it. I haven't got my glasses on.
I mean, you're saying there's nowhere else to go while you're very confidently going in the direction you're meant to be going.
Where I came. Don't be making noises. Hello.
Guys, make noises.
Do not make noises.
Get the sound alerts out.
Listen, I'm just... Is there are we meant to actually like be doing anything? Like
Yeah.
finding any... Right, well, what are we meant to be doing?
There's a button you gotta go press. In
Okay.
one of the doors.
Okay, I'm gonna run out of battery. I'm gonna be blind. Oh,
Oh, maybe it was. Yeah, like.
hello. A noise. Did I come from? Did I just go in a circle? Did I? I don't know where I am. I did. I remember that crack in the wall.
I like how the Jaffa Cake box opening scared you more than the actual ghost noises that people are playing for you.
Oh, is that what the whispering is? Right. That door's locked. No, that door's. That is also locked. Well, I hope everyone's enjoying it. It's just me walking around in the dark.
Here you
Oh,
go.
I opened a door. Look at me go. That was point. There's knocking. It's coming from both my ears. Where? Who's knocking on the doors? Is this part of the game? You're laughing, but I don't know what you're laughing at. That makes me nervous. I don't need to hide. There's no one here. Music happening. Is that important? What is this? One sec. Turn on. Oh, my brain's not working. I can't read.
Press buttons.
Cool. Any specific
Press
buttons?
buttons and then press that button.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay. I love screaming. Super fun. Super fun. That didn't scare me as much as I thought it was going to. Right. I can't find any.
I'm just eating Jaffa cake.
You're eating Jaffa cakes behind me, and that makes me nervous. Take it off. I found one button. Where is the other button? It banging? Oh no! No! No, baby, I'm in the dark. I can't see. Hide. I'm stuck in a corner. Yep, there's screaming be happening. Oh, cool, cool. Where am I running? There is a wall.
I mean, if you reloaded your batteries, you could have.
Could have reloaded my batteries. There was a guy stood in a doorway.
You could have taken 1 second to press R.
No, I can't. That would have taken too much time off my hands. I am a busy woman. I have busy woman things to do. What if I just do it in the dark? No?
Who's there?
I mean, you could try.
We just follow the wall. Well, I couldn't find my way. That's... No, I'm meant to go this way. I'm meant to go this way. Okay. Well, I know where one button is. Was not through this door. Cool, cool, cool. Can't I just remember things? This isn't where the button was last time. I blink you, you turn on.
Interesting.
Okay, banging. Or move. Feel like there's a guy coming. I don't know if a guy is coming.
You'll hear.
But he might not check.
Gonna take your chance.
This is why I die. I have to get out. What if I do that and then hide? What if I just stay here for a couple hours?
That's what I was afraid you'd do.
Oh. Is that a thing? To heaven. Not the atheists.
Did you fall off? You okay?
Well, time to go die. Oh, fuck. How do you... That run? No, that's crouch. I ran past the exit. I'm just gonna loop round. How far do I have to run?
What?
Right, well, that wasn't a good move. No! Oh, I can keep running. No, I can't. Well,
You have 30 seconds left.
30 seconds?
Yeah.
I don't need redeeming. I know how this is going. There is no redeeming this. Am I in a different... It's not. If I just... I'll go back. Okay. Anything? That is... Do I have to go down there?
Yes, that's the point of the game.
But I don't care about the point of the game. I want to explore. Why is he always shouting at me? Like, why doesn't he have a job or? I don't know. He looks too. This is the only door that's closed. Here it is. So. That was. I got stuck on the stairs.
It did trade me out. I mean, George's time's been up for ages. She's just gone.
I mean, you can have it back if you'd like. I did a generator for you.
Great.
I'm not sure if that helps you or. Do you want to wait until I die? What would you?
I mean, we can wait until you die next.
It's not. Oh, it's not gonna be long. Can he get me from here?
You're gonna find out.
I'm behind a barrel.
Very safe.
I mean, I blend in with barrels. I have been mistaken for a barrel, so I don't know how it works on games. He was definitely coming in, right? I think if I move, I'll die.
I think you're just
Okay. Okay. Gonna still be stood at the door, sir? Listen here, Jose. I'm not here for your shit.
Why is his name Jose?
It's the first name I could think of. Oh, he's coming back! If I just wait for him to come in here and then just duck out. Will he know I'm here?
What about?
I don't need a battery, I'm already dead. Huh? Just fucking leave already. Why does he keep turning around? He knows I'm in here. Or into the corner I go. I hear him. Hi.
Out.
Pardon?
Are you gonna duck out?
I am ducking out. This is me ducking out. I'm ducking. I'm squatted in a corner. Sir, fuck off. Why would he leave me alone? Stop stalking me, you creep. God. Jose is always in my way. I am the ghost, you're correct. I'm haunting you. Well, I don't think I can... I thought that pipe was a person. Why does he never leave? Well, now I'm in the dark, so...
He never leaves. That's how video games work, babe!
Oh, I can see. Oh, has he turned all the buttons off that I turned on? Oh, that's rude. I'm never inviting any of my electrician friends around you. I had Jaffa cakes before I got on the screen. I'm just choking. I'm going to go this way. Hide in the dark, or on this platform, I guess. What? Is this a way out? I just hidden. Oh no.
Let me know anytime you want.
I mean, anytime. Like, I was just trying not to die, if I'm completely honest. I'm just gonna back away. Hello. I see you. Hide in this little hidey hole. Oh, I guess I'll go kill myself so that you can keep playing. Hi. Oh, his face. Hello. You're welcome. It wasn't as... Oh. It was quite chill. It just sat on the floor. Look at the ending.
Hi, it's me again. That hello sounded very Hatter-like. I have taught her. We upgraded, I think. Wow. The return of the hat. Should I just kill myself to get back? Always the best idea. Oh. Alright. Let's do the thing.
Who's there?
Did she get fucking mug crabbed? Spoiler alert, she did get fucking mug crabbed. Are you gonna come in? The seat is now very warm. Is he in here? Did I miss it? Yeah, he's in here. Don't turn my button off. Time to blow anything and everything. It was time. Are you still in here, my guy? I have found myself in a predicament. Hi. No! Damn it. Fall on your enemies, Stormzy, repeatedly, forever. Stormzy, fake Hatter fan, indeed. Those were the Watchdog days of glory, they were. All right. Press that, and the main breaker. Fuck. Ah! Shit, I went the wrong way. Hello. Hello, my guy. I have been got. I have been got. That Watchdog stream was a whole mood, you're right. I won't lie, I was only half paying attention back then. Tog, you are getting closer and closer to being unmodded today. I did get Jose'd, you are correct. Get down! Now we pray. Woo! What did you do to piss off Jose? You tell me, man. You tell me. I don't know. It was Georgia, it was. Fucking hell, no! I fucked up! Press! No! Oh no. Oh no. Ah! I don't know how the fuck I did that. Can I save it? I can't. She's racking up his electricity bill. Do you not understand? There was a cost of living crisis, Hannah. He smelt the stank of Jaffa cakes in their breath. Yeah, and you know what? He wanted some because Jaffa cakes are the best. Don't at me. Okay, what did I do that for? Did I just turn the generator on? Is that what that was? – what I meant by going down. Am I going back here? Hello? A gentle hug? A gentle injection. Got it.
My son, I didn't want to have to do this to you. But you can't leave. Not yet.
Hello?
There's so much yet for you to witness. Will
I bet
you
Toad
see
got some tainted knockoff American rendition of Jaffa
our
Cakes.
Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers?
Ripperoni.
The
I paid
only
good
way
money
out of
for
this place is
authentic
truth.
Jaffa Cakes.
Accept the gospel.
It is vaccination day, you right.
Doors will open before you.
I have milkshake left. I love how he left my camera with me. That's real nice of him. They don't even say $1, they say £1. Oh, they really are British. You just have bad taste buds. Oh. Hello? I can hear you. I can hear you, but where are you? He do be sneaking. Oh. Oh.
Get back! Get the fuck away from me! No, you can't look at me.
You got ripped off. I got the double packs for £1.50. Oh. Very sad. Sir! Would you like to get out? Hello. It's time for your close-up. I've had an entire double pack in one sitting, no regrets. There is no other way to eat them. You can only inhale Jaffa Cakes. The only reason I haven't inhaled the packet that I was eating when Georgia was playing is because I had to play again.
Who's this? Maybe Father Martin's man. Maybe. He looks nervous.
Images of unsubbed cult members.
As would I. The preacher asked us.
Guess what? When I paid, it was still £1.50 because there was no stupid pricing without VAT.
We give him a running start. There's an idea. And when we kill him, we kill him slow. Such patience. I want his tongue.
Oh, you guys aren't wearing pants. That is not good content. Please put some clothes on. I think I need to go downstairs. I forgot they were slanging schlong. Yeah, they all are.
You've seen a ghost.
It's still you. Does that count? Is this pre-sensor options on settings? Are there sensor options in the settings? Before streaming was a big thing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this wouldn't have anything like that. But that's fine. OMG, are we getting cancelled? Never. I will just do fancy camera work. By fancy camera work, I mean I'm just not gonna look at anyone. Squid Street, welcome in. How are you doing? Uki, oh, that actually got me. Ookie spooky indeed. So are they just swanging meat? They are. Oh, Togue. Thank you for the gift sub. Where have I put my babies? We might be running out of babies, guys. We might have to move on to army men. Little baby. Into the jar. Hatter doesn't get cancelled for nudity. She gets DMCA'd for Lazy Town. Oh, I love that emote, Squid Street. All right. What doing? There's light coming out of this one. Thank you for watering me like a plant.
They're in my blood and they want to get out. I can feel.
Where am I going? Oh, God. Don't look at the naked men. Am I going up here? To where the boys were? No. What if can I go around there? Oh wait, no, I tried this, didn't I? Yeah, I tried that. Don't look at the naked men, runs up and zooms in on the naked men. I didn't. It zoomed in on his face. Right, there's nothing in there. There is a boy in there. On his face was his shmee. Ah, of course. Ah. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna reload real quick. Oh, we're back here. I yield. This is where the footsteps go. We're going into showers. Can I go in the showers? No. Can I jump over here? Aww. He's been decapitated. Fuck this place. Seriously, just fuck this place. Dying keeps moving lower on the list of the worst things gonna get... English. That could happen to me. I mean... I can't even open that door. Can I... Oh, I can get on the ledge. I see. I got you.
They're in my blood and they want to get out.
Speaking of showers, I went to court to pay a thing I did. I took too long and Nelly was sending me texts asking if I was jailed and to not drop the soap. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, I didn't wait until I finished. Oh, but I saved some for you.
I don't trust that guy is not going to kill me. Okay. All right. This is how I die. Toga is always committing crimes. Is that even a question? Oh, he's dink decapitated. Yes. I hear a whispering. What if you didn't? You could just not. Speak up. Use your outside voice. I didn't actually realize you were right there, sir. I would actually rather you just go outside. The officer says I ran a red light, but I didn't see red. I didn't even see the light. Down the drain. I guess I'm going down the drain. That's ominous. Closing doors behind you will slow your pursuers. Thank you for telling me that. I don't like it.
They weren't experiments. They were rituals. A conjuring.
Okay, there is nothing in here. Can I let you out? No, I cannot. I'm guessing I'm going to be chased up here, and I'm going to have to run all the way back here. And...
Shut up! Thanks for a minute! Quiet! Quiet!
Ooh, hello. Ooh, hello!
You're one of those Murkoff sons of bitches, aren't you? I want to show you something. I'd like you to stay quiet.
Are you following me? Yup. Bye. I'ma just slam them. That's the best way to say it. Stealthy. Yup. A lover's quarrel. You're right. Bye. Don't come into this one. Sucker. Rude. It's under SFX. There you go. I don't know why I'm telling you. You know this. You're a mod. Are you still in here? You need to add Ezreal's to the list. Actually, I need to take yours and Toge's off because those are technically just mod commands. Not everyone commands. So that's the reason I haven't put Ezreal's in. But I also just haven't taken yours off. Come back in, I dare ya. Something's happening. I don't like that the music just reached a crescendo while that was happening, and then as soon as it stopped, the music stopped. Same. It stopped because we called the police. You're right. Oh, I didn't mean to reload. Fuck. Please don't tell me you're coming this way, sir. A battery. Another battery. Is there a boy? Do not listen to a word I say, for I am stupid. I was the one who was riggedy wrecked in the end. I was. I want to be stickier. I hate that.
Paragons of patience, Job-like in the suppression of our desires.
You can't kill me if I'm over here. Store needs a key card. Give me a locker. Give me a locker I can hide in. That would be grand. My god, he vanished. He just yeeted himself out a window.
I just had sarcasm.
Oh. Oh. I guess they know where I am.
Let's put him in and slit his belly open. Wait.
There was a butt! Run away from the butt! Is that... No, okay. The opposite of Soma. Oh. I have done a bad thing. Get up! Oh my god. But I thought we finished Soma. Is it through here? Is it? It's not through there. No. Okay. We could do that too, I guess. Ooh, lovely. It's a party. Come at me, I'm fucking ready, wanker. Stressed Hatter is a whole mood. Ooh, hello. I'ma just... Oh, you are rather large. Goodbye. I'm just gonna go from bed to bed. He thick. You coming in? Or are you just gonna breathe outside the door? Oh, you're going past. He too thick to get around there, right? Oh, hello. How are you today? This doesn't feel like a place I want to be. And yet you just shut yourself in. Listen, I don't always make the best decisions. Hi. Bye.
What's the experiment? The dead will roar on the living.
Oh. Hello? I'm just gonna take a reading break. Rudolf G. Wernicke. Dr. Rudolf G. Wernicke, aged 40, passed away doing the work he loved on February 28, 2009. He was born in 1918 in Munich, Germany, and achieved fame in the mathematic and scientific communities for a paper written with early computer pioneer Alan Turing. English is hard. After a cloudy history with the German war effort, he emigrated to the United States in 1949 with a visa from the State Department. Several decades of government research in Los Alamos led to New Mexico, where Dr. Wernicke retired to pursue landscape photography and care for his cats. He came to Colorado shortly after the turn of the millennium to pursue charitable work for the Murkoff Corporation. A statement from the company calls Dr. Wernicke a true humanitarian with a generous spirit. He leaves no survivors. Okay. You want me to go up here?
Hey, goddammit! I hear you! What the fuck? Who's there?
Is that verbatim what I said? Why you just stood there? What if you didn't? Move. Or don't. Fuck! I fucked up! He's asserting his dominance. This is his home. You right. I'm being hugged! Same. Can I hide here with you? No. Down I go, I guess. Nope. That's exactly how I imagine Mudkip's hugs are. I don't love this. I guess I go down the other way. Yes. Can I? No. Give me the battery. Well, apparently not. I'll go down the hole then, jeez. Where do I go from here? Only two choices and none of them seem too great. I appreciate the singing. I remember making that one. I was framed for that one. I translated someone else's comments. Swanky. Not your singing, the game singing. Oh, I know. I didn't for a second think you were commenting on my singing. I am no fool. Found scrawled in pencil on the back of an admittance form. Handwriting matches samples from patient father, Martin Archambaud. Good, just making sure your ego is stay plenty deflated. This god is real. What we've mistaken so long for ghost spirits madness. We were only willfully ignorant. The scales on Saul's eyes were fear, and when you see beyond it, you truly see. This is the gift of the Wall Rider, the gospel of sand. The greatest sin in the world is willful ignorance of God. To receive a revelation and not spread it to the waiting flock, this place, to stand in the way of salvation, is a sin for which there is no punishment too great. Whatever that means. All right. What do we got? Where am I? Pleasant Brock, female board drain. Does it say where I am? It doesn't. Oh, or am I in like that little part there? Yeah, okay. So I'm there. I need to get there. Let's go to the prison block drain first. So it's a right, then a right, then a left. Let's just fucking go. Oh, let's not fucking go. I'ma just... Are you still here? I mean... Okay. Oh, hello! Nothing. Not mine. Not mine. The other one. There you go. Please leave, sir. He forgot his locker combination. He did. But it's okay. I'ma just in case. She's getting a little too comfortable with this game. Can't you break in and bubble gun her or something, Fruit? No, she can't, because I have the bubble gun. Solid attempt, though. I like the try. All right, so to get back, I'm gonna need to take a right, then a left, then a left. Do we have a future Bubble Tetra redeem? Absolutely. I mean, she literally... I can press that trigger for half a second and she will wake up from wherever she is and be at my side in like nanoseconds. I realized I went from minutes to nanoseconds. I just forgot English. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, sir. It's okay. I know you're a little too thick to get through those gaps, but it's okay. Fruit, open a PO box. It's time I taught you what a Nerf gun is. Let me redirect you to one of Hatter's most popular clips. My Nerf skills are outstanding. Right. Now. We need 2. That is blocked off, I believe. So, if we take the first left and then go right and just straight up, that should be fine. Hi! Oh, God. Oh, okay. You really just cut me off there, huh? The audacity. Please don't tell me I have to do both valves again. No! Fine. He's so big, but so nimble. You're right. Okay. If I just stay in this tube, can he just never get me? I mean, it's a straight run from here. You are a tube dweller, I am. Let me just... I'm pretty good at this game. Watch me jinx it. Is he gonna come over and hang out? All right, just beat down the door, why don't you? It's a good thing he conveniently never looks in the one I'm in. Leave, please. Thank you. I think he has a crush on you. I'm gay. Someone's got to break it to him. He secretly wants you to survive. I keep reloading my fucking batteries. I don't mean to. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. But you have not asked the orientation of your character, you right. What is this string of comments? Alright, swanky doodle dandy. Just gas me, why don't you? There's a game I found online. There's a game. There's a game I found online. That's sort of got this kind of vibe, except it's aliens. It is not something I would ever play on my own because it genuinely looks very creepy. Like too creepy for me. But I might play it on stream. It looks kind of... I need to play it because it looks too creepy for me. But I'm just not gonna play it alone. But I'm gonna show you guys the one screenshot I found of it that I just can't... I just don't like the look of. I will find it in a second. Hello?
You don't have to be scared of me. I can tell we're the same. You still know it's real. The doctor's dead. You know, right? Dr. Barricade died before he even started.
That sounds so spicy. I'm gonna have to find that screenshot because I don't know. It really freaked me out. And I really would not play it by myself, which I don't say a lot about a lot of games. The man is still talking and you're walking away. That felt so rude. Well, he can deal with it. Same. Hello? I'm adjust. I really hope there's no monsters that can get me in the pipes. I love that it just saved right there. That makes me feel very safe. Mum is on her way to get Gabby. Gonna get her opinion on these trash cans. Wow. 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 Basilisk. Oh, you right. God damn it. Thank you, Mudkip, for keeping the peace and the correct opinions. Can I even get over there? Ah, Stairs might help. My greatest card, the gay Uno reverse. I love the splash. Very immersive. Get up! Come on now. There is a very vague light over here. I'm just gonna guess that's where I'm going. Oh no, that's just a boy. Okie dokie. Illegal to use if you're not gay, so I'm afraid you're gonna have to go to jail now. She right. But it's mine. I paid for it. Oh, poor Togue. Right, what the fuck do you want me to do, actually? He appears over there, so what if I just... skirt the edges? If this doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. It's right there. It's right there. Come on now. Fuck. Jump for it. Jump for it. Oh. That might help. Fucking go! Oh, I love when it lags. No! Oh, I was running in the same direction as him. Good job, me. Okay, I don't know where I was going. I couldn't see a thing. Oh. What is happening? Your black market dealings are judged by the court. Imagine appropriating gay. I hate 2023. Get your official Hatterpillar Victorian style tear catchers ready. Oh. Bye. Ooh, 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 I didn't like the sound of that. I don't know what it was, but I didn't like the sound of it. We're gonna leave very fast. Also, the game is kind of freaking out. It keeps, like, spiking every now and again. Richie, thank you for watering me like a plant. How are you? Welcome in. Go towards the feet. Tickle. Tickle, tickle. Tickle. Okay, or don't. I feel the need to play more Persona 5. What is new? Fingers first, then balls, then tongue. That is the way of life. Where's Annie? She loved grippers. She had to go. She had a night shift. That's the button I wanted. The harder I try to escape, the further I get into this god-awful place. Like fighting a tar pit. They've been torturing people in the basement, and by method. Written on the wall, fingers first, then balls, then tongue. Somebody's managing the torture, instructing them. There is something new. 139 hours later, I beat the game and got a true ending. Well done, Richie. Great job. Very proud. I'm sorry, what? What do you need clarification on, Bianca? Let's go up. Let's not go up. I mean, does that open? I doubt it. Ah. This seems like a really bad idea. I also want this. Okie dokie. I'ma just leave then. Aww. He's just a foot. Oh. Also, it overthrew Fire Emblem to become my favorite game of all time. Nice. Oh. I am afeared. I am concerned. I have jumped down for some reason. That's not good. Oh. Death and taxes and death and taxes and death and taxes and death and taxes. I have prevailed once more. I think. Oh, maybe not. I may have missed. This is stressful. Why does anyone choose to do this to themselves? I don't know. I heard prevailed, looked up and saw death. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. Wall Rider? That ain't me. How does that always kill me? How do I make that? Also, it said saving in the corner. Oh, thank God. I just about hit it, so it gave it to me. Or did it? That's locked. Oh, hi. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. Cool. Let's try that again. Does this open? Okay. You want your money? I don't have your money.
Who's down there? You're not one of them, are you? Quick, get in the dumbwaiter if you want to live.
Let me in!
God damn it!
Goodbye. You're doing great, thank you. Oh, it's Dr. Buttcheeks.
Hey, you're that bullshit priest's guy, aren't you? His witness or whatever. You must be exhausted. Huh? Let's take a break, huh, buddy?
Okay.
Go to martini lunch. Have a little confab. Blah, blah.
He's lovely. Let's go get lunch.
Look, a little cardio wouldn't kill you. Okay, here we go. Arms and legs inside the car at all times.
We're going on a trip. Everything's all squiggly. Am I drunk?
You know, I love the mountain air up here at night. You want to head out and take a
I'm a little tied up right now.
Go on.
I'm a little tied up right now.
I'm in no hurry.
Can I pull out my camera? No? Okay.
Nose to the grindstone. I like that. Okay then, right this way.
Whoop. Dr. Buttcheeks. Look at how long his nails are. You gotta cut those. Elevator. Oh, my bad. I'm gonna try and find this screenshot of this game and then put it in the Discord.
You're putting that tongue to any use anyway. Truth be told,
He's the man not judging you on your appearance.
Here we are then. Thanks so much for coming by. We'll begin your consultation in a moment. It'll just need a second to wash up and, movies.
Oh, movies.
And it'll give us a chance to talk. You know, I'm a bit worried how much time you've been spending with Father Martin. I hope you haven't been letting him confuse you with all his holier-than-thou Bible thumping.
I'm just all over the place. There we go.
No offense to the man, but I sometimes worry he might just be a little bit crazy. It's understandable. Maybe people get scared. They're as like to turn to God as anything else. I mean, God died with the gold standard. We're on to a more concrete faith now. You have to rob Paul to pay Peter. There's no other way. Murder is the simplest form, but what happens when all money's gone? Well, money becomes a matter
I feel like this guy doesn't want my advice, really.
to make you.
I can't find out what that game is called. Not my fingers!
You paying attention?
My
Don't put
fingers!
that on me. There's so much for you to absorb.
That's a little rude. Are you making me an assassin?
We made the consumer into the means of production. This thing is gonna sell itself.
Are you leaving? What is this game called? I keep... Oh, sorry. Let me actually play the game. The Fingies and Vomit. Right on cue. I had a list of games with this alien one that creeps me out on it. And I'm just trying to find it. Because I would really like to show you guys this screenshot. Because I feel like it's going to be terrifying. But I can't seem to find it. I'm gonna do it though. It's on here somewhere. I know it is. Where is it at? I thought it was higher up than this, but apparently not. I don't know, do you think I can just Google weird fucking alien horror games? Nope, not that one, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Did I put it on here? I feel like I definitely did. Now I can't find it, and that makes me very upset. I just wish I could remember what it was called. But I literally, the whole color scheme is a lot like Outlast. And then I've just seen screenshots. Ah, I found it. All right. It's called the Grey Hill Incident. Let me find the one screenshot that really freaked me out. Okay, this isn't quite the right screenshot that freaked me out, but it works. It's just as unsettling. And like, I feel like the game isn't. Can you enlarge, please? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna post it in the Discord. It's gonna be way easier that way. Let's see. There we go. It's in Pretty Pics. And I don't even think the game is going to be scary per se. I just can't deal with that face looking at me that close to my face. So like, I feel like we should play it. It's okay, just get some bird's eye fish fingers and some super glue. You're right. A client who bought my old car pulled up. I was wondering why my audio cut. Turns out my Bluetooth's still connected to the car. Please tell me you didn't say anything embarrassing in the last 30 seconds. No. I mean, I didn't, but I don't think I did. But that's hilarious. But yeah, no, there's the picture in the Pretty Pics. And I don't even know how I came across it. I just found it and I was like, no. Those aliens were not what I expected. What did you expect? Yeah, I don't know, something scarier, I guess. See, this is the thing, is they don't look scary, and I don't think the game is going to be scary. If anything, I think it might be a bit boring, but I don't know. It's just the same kind of Slenderman phenomenon where, you know, he's just there and looking at you, and I can't deal with things staring at me. That's like one of my biggest triggers, I guess. Like smiles. Yeah, we love smiles. And so, yeah, so I saw that screenshot and I was like, oh, I'm going to hate this. So we're going to have to do it. With that being said, though, I am going to end stream here because I am very tired. And my fingers just got cut off. So, you know, I feel like we've done a decent chunk of the game. I actually don't think we've gotten that far, but we've done a decent chunk of the game. Typical Monday, yes, indeed. But I will be back tomorrow at 5 again, and we'll continue. Thank you, Togue, for all of the gift subs, as usual. And thank you, everyone, for hanging out. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.